Yo, what's up, guys? This is your boy Omar speaking to you, and today we're gonna talk about the Phone Rebel Gen 6 Frosted case, right? So, for right now and for next couple weeks, I will be focusing on phone cases, right? For the iPhone 16 Pro Max, and the next 3 weeks is going to be nothing but for Phone Rebel. So, the only reason I'm gonna start with this one right now is because of the way that I started off with the bad experience with it. All right. And I'm talking about the Phone Rebel Gen 6 Frosted case. All right. Now, on first glance, it looks good. You know, I got that ultra orange on it and everything. Keep in mind, I do have the black iPhone. So it looks good on first glance, right? That's because me being a Hispanic person, I super glue this thing so well that I was able to fix it. But I had a really bad experience with it. And I will tell you right now. So first off, let me start off with this. This thing has been super glue. All right. Not sure if you can see right there. You see this? That we're lining right here? That's all super glue right here. Super glue, super glue, super glue. Where the screws are at, right? There's a good reason for that. And I'll tell you right now why. So, first of all, first thing I did, I was rocking my UAG case, Monarch, UAG Monarch Pro Kevlar case, right? I was rocking that one. It came on the mail. Boom! I put it on. Right off the bat, I was like, "Oh man, this is cool." Boom. First of all, keep in mind, this thing is a very tight fit to it. Has a very tight fit to it. This ain't going nowhere. All right, so the tight fit is a really good thing on it. Ooh, look at that. This all dirty. It's really good because if it drops, it falls, it's not going to your phone's not gonna go flying all over the place. That's the good thing about it. Taking it out is blank. All right. So the aesthetics of it, first of all, let me just start off with that. It looks good with the orange. If you have the black iPhone, the orange and frosted case does look good. Look at the orange camera lens, the buttons look great on this frosted case. So if you have any doubts, you know, it looks good. Because I had that doubt as well. I was like, how it's gonna look? Because I'm trying to match all the Phone Rebel 6 cases that I have with the same colors, right? And I got the Gen 6 in my room. This the Flex that I was using on my phone just now, and then this the frosted one. All right, so it looks good. Let's keep that in mind. Now, here goes the problem. This thing has a very tight fit to it. So taking it out is hard, right? And that was my problem. When I tested it out, I put it on, and then I was gonna take it out. I went here, because I normally go from the top, right? And I push down right here, and I push. Well, since it got a very tight fit to it, I had to push hard on it, and I pushed really hard. This thing just went bloop. Fresh off the box. Just keep that in mind, all right? Not even 10 minutes in. He had the original black one on it. He just went bloop. Yeah. And it ain't the company's fault. It's my fault. I should have known better, right? You got a hardback plastic on here. And that's, you shouldn't be pushing it on that hard. Especially when you got screws on the cases. Don't push hard on it. It will pop. All right, and that's what happened. Well, I was like, well, it's already out. I might as well put the orange ones that I have. So I started putting the orange one, right? Boom, it looks good. Look at that. Boom, right here. Looks great. Boom. But the problem was that the screws do not stay, right? And I was like, oh my God, this thing is not working no more, right? So what I do, being the great Hispanic person I am, I got some super glue, not duct tape, super glue, and I super glue the outside of it and the inside of it, right? That way the screws, so where you put the screws on, the little hole, super glue, boom, screw. Super glue, boom, screw. Super glue, screw. Super glue, screw. Right? That way it will stay. And it stayed. It hasn't fallen. I used it all week. I've been using this thing all week at work and everything. It stays. It's good now. But to take it off, this is what I'm doing. Well, actually, you know what? Let me hold that till the end of the video. Let me talk about the case first. All right. So that was my bad experience with it coming right off the bat. So don't be like me. If you're gonna put it on and take it off, don't do it from here. Don't take it off from the top, because it will break. I do it backwards. I go from bottom and then pull the phone out. That's the way I do it. That way it doesn't break. All right. So first things first, how much does it protect your phone? You see, every corner has a raise to it. So it got the little claws on them, right? Right here. There goes a raise. And there goes the other raise on the corners. The sides and the top are flush. So if you use a screen protector, a tempered glass screen protector like I do, the sides and the top and bottom will be flush with the case. Only the corners are going to be raised. If you're one of those guys or girls that don't use screen protector, or they use a film screen protector, then you're gonna have a raise all around. So it really depends on your usage, whether or not you're gonna have the raise all around or only the corners. So that depends on you. All right. But if you're like me and you put a screen protector on it, a tempered glass screen protector, you're only getting it on the four corners. All right. Obviously, I don't have to talk too much about the buttons. They got that metal feel. I think I'm not sure if it's aluminum or metal, whatever it is, but it's some type of metal feel to it, right? So it's really cool and everything. And depending on which one you're getting, like this, the ultra orange, you see how the design is on the ultra orange. So we get it to focus. Doesn't want to focus for, there we go. You see? Now, the grip, look at that. Really great grips. I like the design of the grips. It got that little 3-point triangle pyramid looking style to it. So it's really good. It feels really great on the hand. The frosted side is very slippery, right? So just be careful with it. It's very slippery right here, but it got good grips on the sides. So just keep that in mind. So if you put this in your pocket and you take it out, it's not going to stick to anything. It's very slippery. At the same time, don't drop your phone, all right? It does have some air pockets on the corners, which I will show you once I take the case out of the phone. On the four corners should have the air pockets on it. The cutout right here, perfect cutouts. They all match what the phone should be and everything. So it's really great. The only thing, if you are a person who uses the camera control button, this right here is not the best. All right, you're gonna have a hard time with it, only because there's not a part that goes down and up. On this case, it goes straight around. And keep in mind, this is hard plastic, right? So this thing is right there. So if you have fat fingers like I do, you're gonna have a little hard time with it. So you got to kind of angle it like I am in order to be able to press down good and be able to use it. Because if you got fat fingers like I do, you're not gonna be very responsive. So you have to kind of like angle it in a way where angle your finger, right? In a way where you'll be able to get the camera control button to work, because it's not gonna always work. So, but yeah, once you already know how to use it, it'll be very easy. There we go. There we go. So once you know how to use it, there'll be no problem whatsoever. The problem is when you first start off, because you don't know what's the angle. So, when I'm coming here, since this side doesn't go down either, that's where this where we have a little problem with it. But outside of that, this case is awesome. The camera protection. Let's see if I can get this thing focused. Okay, you see how the camera lenses are below the camera ring right here? So you can place your phone down like this with the cameras down. You're good. You'll be good. You can place your phone screen down. You'll be good. No worries, right? Again, it feels good. It's a strong case, very hard case and everything. So keep that in mind. But it feels good on the hand. It's a little slippery, so just be careful on how you're holding it, right? I like the aesthetics to it. You got your MagSafe ring right here and everything. And with the right lining, you got your Apple logo right there, which will be very visible with the right lining. So through the camera, you can see it. See how you can't see it no more, but then boom, right linings. And look at that, you can see that. So if you're a person who wants to be able to see their Apple logo on their phone, you will be able to see it. Scratch resistance. Well, I don't know too much about that, right? Because you see how it got a couple of scratches. Let me see if I could get it with the right lining right here. Got some scratches. At first I thought it was because it was dirty. I've been trying to clean it inside and out. No, it's stuck already. So it's not a scratch where and you can feel it, but it kind of like took away that frosted or that matte finish to it. Here goes the other one. You see, so it's not really scratch resistant, but if you're not really paying attention to it from far away, you can't even tell. To be honest, you won't be able to tell from far away. You have to actually be wanting to find those scratches. See, so you won't be able to tell. MagSafe. How good is MagSafe on this thing? Well, I got a MagSafe ring right here. Really strong. Here goes another one. Boom. Really strong. There you go. You see? So the MagSafe is really good. I even put it on my car with my MagSafe charger, right? That I have in my car. Boom. Right there. The MagSafe, the phone is shaking, moving up and down, whatever, with the movement of the car, not falling. MagSafe is strong right here. And you can hear that right there. The magnets will follow the magnets. Look at that. So it's really good. All right. So let me show you how to take it out. That way you don't do the same mistake I did and break this thing. Because even now, this thing is still loose because it's not a perfect fix that I did on it. But I will show you how this thing has, hold on. This thing has a very tight fit to it. Okay, there we go. All right. So when you take it out from the case, you want to start from the bottom and push it back until it finally releases, and then you pull it out. Because if you do it from the top, like I said, boom, it's gonna go out like mine did. All right. So yeah, and again, you got your 4 screws right there, and as you can see, you could actually see the super glue that's right there, because the case inside is not supposed to look like that, but that's all super glue right here. All of this, that's super glue. And as you can see, it's a little loose from this side. That's because this screw is not screwing the camera lens no more, the ring. So it is what it is. But if you're like me, you get creative and you will fix it one way or another. You can't fix it because you can't get your money's worth out of it, right? So this is a really great case. Yes, the little downfall where you have to know how to take it off, and the camera control is not the best from this thing because of the way this thing is right here. So the cutout really is not that great. They could have easily just lowered this side right here. Probably would have looked weird. That's why they didn't do it. I don't know, but it is what it is. Inside of it, you got your air cushions that I was talking about for your drop protection. So if it falls, you will be protected. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, and I didn't mention, I'm gonna have to put this thing back on it. That way you can see. This thing is a very tight fit to it. Okay, so you got your Phone Rebel logo up there. I'm not sure if you could see it. Okay, so you got your Rebel logo right there, and you got the other one down here. Now, this is the only reason I put the whole thing back right now. Okay, you see that R? You could actually see the reflection coming from the phone. You see that? Down here, just keep your eye down here. You can see the reflection of the R. Since there's lighting here on this side, you'll see it right there. You see? You can actually see that the R being reflected from the phone. So I think that's actually pretty cool because it gives it that 3D kind of style look to it, right? So I actually like that. So that's actually pretty cool right there. Oh, right there. You can see the reflection of it. The shadow is very reflective. Look at that. So that's actually pretty cool. Now I'm gonna have to show you again how to take this thing off. There you go. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, do it backwards from bottom up. Take it off. That way you don't break this thing. But yeah, do I recommend this case? Yeah, I do. Just be careful with how you take it out, how you take it out, and if that's something that's gonna be a problem, don't even buy it. Because if you're a person, actually, let me rewind this thing a little bit. If you're a person who uses the camera control button a lot, do not buy this one. This is not the best experience for that. All right. If you're a person who is not careful and just take your phone cases from here and all that, don't buy it because you're gonna end up like I did, breaking this thing. All right. If you're a person who doesn't change cases and he lives it all day, every day for 2 or 3 years in the same thing, you're only gonna put it one time, go for it. If you like clear cases where you could see your little Apple logo on it, this is the one. Go for it. It's not 100% scratch resistant, but you will not be able to tell you have scratches on this thing. All right. MagSafe works really great on this thing, so you don't even have to worry about that. So yeah, so it really depends on you, but me personally, I do like it. It's a really cool case, especially if you have the black iPhone like I do, combine it with the orange buttons, the orange lens, and the orange button back here, it's gonna look awesome. You're gonna like it. All right, so yeah, that's my take on this thing. All right, guys, peace.